The tents themselves appear to be dirty slightly on the ground, but you've been able to sleep undisturbed. Throughout the night, small flashes of light escaped through the entranceway that you managed to get out of. Faint rumblings from beneath the ground can be felt. Otherwise, your night was fairly uneventful.
I don't know what to do. I have no direction.
Weren't you two gonna like RP or something?
You did get that information I sent you, right, Rixian?
Yeah, but like I don't know what to tell us. Not much of it is noteworthy. Like it's like
Wow.
Your backstory is lame.
no, it's more like
Wow.
it's not the type of stuff you just talk woke to someone. It's like, yo, I know what your family do for a
Yeah.
living. It's like, okay, question mark.
You could ask about the fact that there's literally no information on him there.
Yeah.
That was purposeful.
And one day I'll play a high intelligence character.
Literally, the important thing to note of that is whenever you looked up the Leosis's, there was no information at all on Asper.
Being coached by my DM.
I had to remind him too that maybe the fact that Asper isn't mentioned anywhere stands out.
Bold text. Read this.
This is
Look
the
at this
important
part.
information.
Look at this. This looks suspicious. Huh? Huh, Rixie?
Asper.
Dude. Right. Hold on. Before we go any further, are you sure you are doing okay?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah. I just got tears in my eyes. Because I'm crying because I'm lame at D&D.
My dude.
Breath, friend. Deep breath. Do this. I believe in you.
Take a moment.
Nicely done. Asper.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
What do you want?
Okay.
It's like, never mind.
I'm scared of Asper.
Aw.
I don't want to talk to Asper.
Then don't
She's
talk
gonna
to
yell
her.
at me. Hi, Laurie.
Alright.
Oh, hey, Tristan.
I should have looked up your past instead.
Oh my god.
Is that what you're gonna do next?
Oh jeez. My mouth is tired.
How are your ribs doing?
Maybe I feel like this is actually better to confront Asper here, where there's actually no prying ears. Christian's talking to herself. Alright. Laurie, can you give me guidance?
Literally or metaphorically.
I hug Tristan.
Very literally.
Alright, I got guidance. I can do this. This is a good
You
opportunity.
got this.
I got this.
I believe in you.
Christian strides up confidently.
Yes.
Asper!
Yes. Yes.
What?
I have news for you.
Out with it.
So I have my own son looked into your.
Oh, that's what you learned.
You're reading my mind. That's not cool, you know.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
I looked a little bit into your past, maybe because okay, you're looking at me. Okay, I'm gonna look this way. While you're looking at me like that. So Tristan faces here. So um, I I was worried when ever since you had trouble sleep. Okay. I could literally feel you staring at me. I really, this is very uncomfortable for me. Okay, I was worried ever since that you had trouble sleeping, and I wanted to help you for it. So I started looking into your family history, but the thing is, I couldn't find anything about you. I can tell you more about it if you like. The
And you
big
went
thing,
behind my back to do this?
yeah. Oh, yes, yes.
Well, what did you find out?
Well, here's the thing. Um, your Rav and I, your brother. You mentioned him before. Well, you didn't try to mention to him before, but here's the thing. Um, oh, the reports are that he was killed by an assassin. Well, a duel by a mysterious assassin,
Go on.
and you are nowhere on the records at all. Uh,
Well, they always pretended like I never existed, so I guess they just made it official.
I suppose so. Do you miss any of your family, Jasper?
I will think for a long moment. My mother? I don't know.
Would you think your mother have forgot about you? I'd like to think that she wouldn't have.
I hope not. I guess.
Well, you could do what I did. I assumed a new identity. Uh, but to the people that you love and you care about, you could still keep in contact with them. In fact, in terms of being, you don't have to be part of the Liasis family anymore if you don't want to.
Well, it seems that like that choice has been made for me.
Well, okay, you're both staring at me now.
I was the entire time, dear.
Yeah, I know, but it might. Tristan steps forward. It might give you peace if you were to talk to your mother again.
Oh.
Just some rats.
Hey, they're my friends.
Well, no, it was literally some rats.
How do you feel about that, Asper?
Well, he does say he never lies. I guess I'd like to talk to her if I could, but I doubt she'd want to speak to me.
What? Oh. How come?
I didn't have much good to say to her when I left. Even though she was the only one who bothered to come see me off.
You.
Mhm.
Who are you in all this then?
I am Asper.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you miss your mother?
sure. It was
Oh,
always funny seeing
For
Asper in
fuck's
funny
sake.
dresses.
Eh,
He used to get his makeup done. It was adorable to watch.
Wait, wasn't that you as well, though?
I mean, yes, I'm Asper, but I'm also my own being.
Oh,
Your own being, huh?
We're part of each other.
And when exactly did I become part of?
Mm, from the very beginning, I would say.
how do you feel about being in contact with your mother again then?
Mm, I think it would be nice. Having people around you that care is important, even if they can't show it well.
I mean,
You know I wouldn't want you anywhere near her, right?
oh, I didn't know that.
Why is that?
Who knows what you might do to
I wouldn't do anything to my poor mother.
her. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hands Asper a notebook. I'll give you the notes later. That's everything I found out about your family. I'll
Anything else?
that's all.
Is my father still in charge?
Yeah.
Too much to hope that I die in a ditch somewhere, I guess.
Um what do you know about your father?
He's been busy.
What do you mean?
He's been teaching his other child to take over after his retirement, but he's also been busy looking for a certain someone.
So he's getting his claws into Viridis as well.
Well, of course he is. His first pet project failed.
What's your opinion of your dad? You.
Not much. I didn't know him extremely well. Unless it wasn't obvious he wasn't around Asper.
I don't think he even knew my name.
He probably called you Asper.
Was that E or an A?
E.
No.
Well, I'm glad I got that off my chest. That's good to see.
Are you?
But
Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna go make some breakfast because that's the only good thing I'm for. Okay, bye.
Uh-huh.
I guess you can be Esper then.
Sure.
By the way,
He hugs you.
Asper hugs back, but reluctantly.
Pat, pat.
Don't patronize me.
Shall we go eat?
I have one more question before we go.
Oh, go on.
Some of our clutchmates, or my clutchmates, stare.
Mm-hmm.
Before they even hatched, they were rotten in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose they were failed experiments as well. Pet projects that went wrong.
All of Father's children, he considers them projects. Something special to all of them.
Why did they never have more?
He got the results he wanted.
Who? Me?
Wowee. Well, that didn't go well.
Sure. That's part of it.
Squandered that experiment at least.
You'd be surprised what he wanted.
I want him in a grave. If that makes any difference.
I think that was part of the variables he was expecting.
Let's go. My
Food
head
time.
hurts.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Boop boop. Oh,
What?
oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait.
Would you have asked this while they were talking?
No, I'm just
Just being awkward on purpose. Smile.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do now?
I want to eat food.
Cook's
So hungry.
Cook's breakfast.
Ooh,
Food.
looks divine.
You want some?
If you wouldn't mind.
You're welcome for to get to have words. Words. Take it.
All right.
It is. Let's see. 10 hit points. I'll figure it out.
Okay. This is pretty nice. Come and enjoy some. He will offer you whatever it is with his hands.
I'm not a dog.
I know. Have you never been fed before?
Fine.
Alright, well, we probably completely ruined the entire temple. It kind of looked untouched, but, you know, bunch of undead in
Looks
there
like
as
it was
well.
messed up.
a massive energy source in there as well. Grand old time. It's gone forever. But you know what? If they didn't want it to blow up, then maybe they shouldn't have put a trap with a chain reaction in there.
No,
So
Sure.
not our fault.
That's what happened.
it's not ours.
Yep.
What do you guys fancy doing now, though?
Could always get someone to dig it out for us.
I suppose. I didn't take you to be a project manager, though, Asper.
Never said I'd manage it.
Well, I'm not going to either.
Do we need somebody to run it?
I don't know. Is there like some sort of like Yakuza minigame that we can do?
In a way, yes.
Yay!
Something downtime days are crafting days to excavate the temple.
Wowie.
Can a chicken be the project manager? Can he be called Nugget?
No.
Well, I mean, if what was in your notes is true, then apparently it runs in our family to dig through dirt.
Indeed.
Telling
Excavating and
others to do
digging.
so.
I can run it in your stead if you would like. I can always reappear through Asper's shadow.
It's not like you ever do anything, so sure.
I do things, just not things that you can see. I'm a very busy man.
I'm sure you are.
Yes. I want to see the Lenorm Temple.
All right. Let's do it. Hey, so Laurie, I think we should go to the next Lenorm Temple.
I think that would be a good idea.
There's. Yeah, you would.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know. It just sounds like a grand old time, doesn't it? I mean, we have Zafira, who. What? What do you want?
What are we doing?
We're gonna kill a man.
What now?
He hugs you.
What? Why?
Pat, pat.
What does he smell like?
Today, well, that's part of it, so he smells a bit fishy. Otherwise, he smells a little of mildew.
Ew.
What the fuck, man?
Oh,
Mildew stinks.
forgot to take a bath this morning.
You literally have prestidigitation.
I do, but I was busy this morning.
Asper, keep your other self under control. Jesus.
He
What?
tried to.
Shut up.
Laurie and I wanted to go see a Lenorm temple. Like that. I guess it's sightseeing? Question mark.
Tour of
More
Verum.
temples.
It is time for a tour of Verum.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
First on
We
our
could blow
docket,
it up again.
the
We,
Lenorm
we
temples.
definitely could die, but you know what?
We could also live.
We could
We
always
could live.
live. And if we do, wow. What a time that would be.
Looks at rubble of this temple. Yes.
Being careful is key when it comes to these things.
I don't think that's true. Back from where I
We've
came from.
stumbled blindly into everything so far, and we seem to be doing okay, all things considered.
I suppose so. Keep your innocence. But just remember, it doesn't get you everywhere.
Wait, hold on a second. You got KO'd by a level 6 party. And you're a level 11 wizard.
We were like,
I'm not a wizard.
Or sorcerer. I don't care.
He's a level 9 sorcerer.
Who gives a shit?
Come on, keep up.
Just
I
throwing it out
mean,
there.
would you like me to show you what I can really do?
I don't really care either way at this point.
Oh. Oh well. So are we going to hire some people to excavate, or?
Yeah, you want to do that?
sure.
Sure.
You sound very monotone. Please speak to me, dear. What's wrong?
Sure.
I don't think they trust you.
Well, that's why I'm asking them to hire people. I'm just going to run the operation, since none of you seem to want to. Or would you like to try and find somebody else to do this?
Asper.
Mm-hmm.
Your mum be like especially good with contacts on people that we could trust to do this?
I suppose she would. You like
That-
her parties.
That might be an idea.
I wouldn't know how to get in contact with her, though.
We walked up to her and say hi.
You want to travel to the rift, walk into a death trap, and die.
Well, points. And our next destination is the Lenorm Temple. So you tell me.
Well, if my family found me sneaking about, they'd kill me.
I won't let them. Okay, I know that. I realize that doesn't really put you at ease coming from me. I only have a stick.
Well, that's this one. Can somehow get in contact with her.
Are you sure about this?
Not when you say it like that.
Oh no, I'm just double checking I can do it.
Does she even know you exist?
We could send a sending stone to her.
He only replies with a smile.
Of course she does. Let me guess. Whatever secret she's keeping has to do with a lock and high.
In a way.
Wow,
It
I
takes a
would have
lot
never
of-
guessed.
You know, by now I'm not surprised.
It takes a lot to stabilize the rift in any way.
Hey Asper, if we courier a sending stone to your mother, would that be a good idea?
If you can pull a sending stone out of your ass, then sure.
How about we buy one?
How much do they
We have
cost?
20,000 gold.
We can hire a lot of people to do the work.
You see a store around here?
We can just go back to the city.
We could go back to the tavern that was Not too far away as well.
Fine.
Escala leaves.
There will
Did you
be
just
no
climb up the
metagaming.
cliff?
Yep.
I see.
Well, let's go back to the tavern then.
Okay, you guys are heading back to the tavern. Let me bring you all together. Back to the entranceway.
No, you can't get me. You'll never catch me alive.
Oh,
Oh, he's fucking untouchable. Okay. Beep, beep, beep.
How incredibly fortuitous that I'm almost done with Yaspidea's art.
Oh my
Snake
god.
mommy.
Fucking snake milf, bro. So you guys would have had to head that direction, so you would be coming in. No, you can follow the road back in.
are you gonna roll for an encounter?
Yes. I want
Let's
to kill
fight
stuff.
something.
Sure. How quickly are you traveling?
I don't
I
know.
mean, we're going by foot, so
As in, are you taking like a jogging pace, so you're trying to move as quickly as possible? Are you moving at a slow pace to avoid encounters?
well, Asper doesn't jog.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're the jogging type.
That's fine. So a medium pace. Let me roll for
walking.
encounters.
We speed walking. That's what we're doing.
Speed walking.
I
Get
will
me a
hop onto
Segway.
Zephyra's back to retain my
Also,
energy.
technically, if we buy like a
Piggyback.
wagon or something, could Lori just summon horses to pull it? So we don't have to
Yes,
pay for
I
horses.
can't do that.
Sick.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So we don't have to take
There
care of
we go.
animals.
What happened to Ravenai?
Who
I
knows?
don't know. She stopped getting the big dick. I don't know.
Need another
20.
flying mount. Let's find another
20.
flying mount.
Let's find a flying mount. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna be babies. We can't ride them.
And it's been like a day.
Wait, Zephyra, how does giving birth work? Can you tell me?
How does one give birth? Okay, you guys are heading back southward, so you would start here.
Ignores question.
You can't ignore
I'm-
me. You're piggybacking me. You're in for the
Well,
long
you see,
ride.
Christian, but mom and
He
dad
does
love
not
each other
think
very much. They sleep with each other once. They hate it probably, and they dump their eggs in a pit and
Wait,
walk away.
eggs?
Depending on the species,
Mhm.
yes. There are eggs.
Wait,
Aren't you
wait.
part of Dragonborn?
Wait,
Aren't you
wait, are
hatched?
Dragonborn eggs?
I don't know. Do they have egg birth?
Wait, you don't know? If you don't know, I don't know either.
I
I'm
don't
quarter
know how
Dragonborn.
dragonborn work.
I know you want tea lay eggs.
Dragon-born egg. Do dragonborns come from eggs?
Yes, they are dragons.
But wait, what if you're like non-dragon parents?
What if you're
like a
quarter
human or
dragon?
something?
Wait.
You were naturally born,
Nah, wait, the eggs aren't
eggs are
natural.
natural.
Wait.
as in like you were birthed.
Okay.
Oh,
In Player's Handbook.
Oh my god.
A lady
You're
bird
merging
comes
with
out of
eggs.
her-
Yes,
But I
they
wonder
do.
what like
come from eggs.
Dragonborn and other things that hatch from eggs think about like human babies. They must be so small and useless. Because most reptiles hatch like just smaller versions of their adult selves, ready to fend for themselves.
Humans are like the one of the few like species where their live birth is basically useless and have little survival means for themselves.
Cookie, you
Yeah,
have ownership for
inferior
Tristan.
race.
Carry me.
Carry me.
Carry
through.
me. Yes.
actual mom.
There's
Literal
a
mother.
sword.
There is.
It's
As
a
you come across
token.
this small clearing as you're heading through the Midlands of Stettin, you come upon what appears to be a rapier stuck in the ground. It spews forth a soft, cold mist and seems to thrum slightly with energy.
Hey, Asper, do you want to lick it?
What if your tongue gets stuck to it? 'Cause
That's
it's
what I was
cold.
hoping.
As you get closer to it, you see that the blade is covered in a slight sheen of ice.
Licked enough swords for one day. I
Investigate.
will.
Okay,
Arcana.
sure. Investigation Arcana.
Wowie.
Wowie.
Okay, you take a look around the bottom of the sword, which appears to be just stuck straight into the dirt itself. You see slightly that the ground around the blade appears to be cold and frozen. The grass itself that was once growing in this area seems to be frozen in mid-growth. The dirt around the area also appears to be cracked and broken in several places, as if this blade was pierced into the ground and immediately froze on impact.
What if I firebolt it?
You could do that.
What if I pick it up?
You could attempt to pick it up as well. Based on your Arcana check, you can tell that this weapon, though it appears to be a simple rapier with cold potential within it, you know that it would protect you from the cold if you were to attune yourself to it, and in some way it appears to help increase the dexterous nature of the wielder.
Wait, it's just like the other sword I found.
You can have two.
It's an attunement slot. Whatever. Pick up.
Okay, you attempt to pick it up, and it
Right.
doesn't come out of the ground.
Can I strength check it or something?
Sure.
Athletics? Is athletics or strength?
Wait,
It would be athletics.
Farah, you have a shovel, don't you? Just dig the earth around it. Take
Big
the whole
brain.
earth with it.
Diggy diggy hop.
23. Pull.
Okay, sure. You dig around the blade itself and pull it out of the ground, and the dirt seems to stick to it at the end.
Can you prestidigitation it? So that it's
Can I
clean?
try to like bash at the dirt around it? Try to like pick it off. Or
Okay,
stick
you
it
attempt
off.
to like use a shovel to like hit at the frozen piece of dirt at the bottom there, and it just seems to impact it, as the block of dirt on the end appears to be solid ice.
If we try to wield this sword with the dirt on it, does it impede it?
Yes, you would have disadvantage because the top is very heavy.
It's like top heavy now.
It's a mace.
Yeah, what if
Someone
we like
melt it.
cover it with more dirt and just make it a
Someone-
mace instead?
Can someone melt it?
I will attempt to melt the dirt ice with fire.
Okay, sure. Roll to hit firebolt. Okie dokie. Okay. The firebolt impacts the dirt itself and spews flames to either side. And you see that a small burn mark is formed, and the ice appears to be dripping as if it is melted on one side.
Again.
We go
Again.
again.
What if I cooked a sword?
Just stick it on top of a fire. Yes.
Okay. Once again, it impacts the dirt and appears to have a bit more impact this time as well. Digging in slightly deeper, the dirt itself beginning to actually fall apart on the side that you're hitting it from.
What if I fireball this?
You could certainly try that.
Step back. It is a good use of my spell slots.
Yeah.
Or you just spam your cantrip.
No.
That's not spectacular enough.
Same reason why you didn't stop hitting the traps, Farah. We're doing it for the content.
Yes.
The sword makes a dex save.
It's a sentient
The sword
sword.
is incapable of making a dex save, so it fails automatically.
What a shitty
Okay.
sword.
It impacts the sword itself, and you see a small radius of ice form out, in almost as if in opposition to the fireball itself. However, it is weak, and the dirt that was at the tip of the blade falls apart.
Boggies.
Pick up.
Okay, you suffer 5 fire damage as you immediately pick up the blade, and it's still hot from the fireball.
Yes.
Hot sword.
Does it look like it's
Wait, how much
paired with the one I
temperature
found
did
in the
it-
ruins?
1 second. We had temperature, right?
It appears to be in some way, yes.
Tristan, how much temp HP did we get earlier?
12, I think. Is that how it works? Temporary hit points
It's double
equal
your
to
level.
2 times your level. The 12.
12. And then damage 5. 5, right? Yeah, 5. There. Pick up. Yes.
We gotta
Yeah.
keep these in our back pocket so we can give them to Dio when he joins up.
But we do not know of his existence yet.
Okay. As you take a closer examination of the sword, now that it has been freed from its icy prison, you notice that the blade itself, although slim and slender, it has strange ridges in between segments of the blade. Taking a peek a bit closer, you can see what appears to be muscles and sinew in between these gaps.
Oh, I thought I was going to say it was a bread knife.
Mm-mm-mm.
I thought it
Does
was
anything
bread.
happen if we bring out the one from the temple?
Sure. You bring out the one from the temple. This one appears to be a small rapier of some make. This one appears to be a long sword instead, although its sleek and slim design would mistake it for a rapier.
Is it still hot from fire?
Oh, it's cooled down now.
Yoink.
Okay, you pick it up. As you pick it up, you notice that the blade wobbles slightly as you pick it up. The muscle and sinew pulling the blade back together.
Is it a
Oh,
meat
no.
sword? Why is it a meat sword?
It's the blade itself appears to be made of bones and metal. On the inside, there appears to be ligaments and muscle that are holding its ridges
Ew,
together.
it's a meat sword.
In
Ew.
a way.
Can I do some kind of check to see what the fuck's going on with this gross meat
Sure.
sword?
Make another Arcana check.
I stroke the meat.
You suffer 1d8
Aw.
piercing damage from the meat
I'll
sword.
guidance that.
Jesus Christ.
50.
Okay, 15. You don't quite understand the make of the sword and what you would gain from attuning to it.
Esper, he's an expert in meat sword.
Meat sword.
You don't know what you would get from it. However, you notice that the magical aptitude of the blade, if you were to have additional attunement slots, would empower the blade slightly as you become more. It's sort of like the connection between a patron and their like master or servant in a way.
Point
The
of
more
view.
you give to it, the more it will give back.
Oh.
Only have one attunement slot, cries.
You can still attune to it, but the effects would be better if you attuned more to the blade.
Gotta stroke the meat sword for it to give you its all.
Basically.
How much piercing damage does the meat sword do?
Depends on funnily enough, there's a couple of different factors to that.
Oh man,
It appears to be a long sword because it could be a D8 or a D10.
that's a
But
lot of
you feel
penetration.
that attuning to it more may give you a bit more information.
Okay.
Needs
Take it for now.
attunement.
Why? Hey, Asper, why don't you try holding the shaft and penetrating someone with it?
I'm a bottom.
Well, you know. Bottoms can.
Wow, you're very
Yeah,
open
tree.
with your sexuality.
I mean, look at him. Look at them. Hey, look, Esper. We found a meat sword. It's really good at penetrating things.
It's cold.
Wow.
That's the
You
only
don't
thing.
sound very enthusiastic.
Isn't that great? Aren't you happy for us, Esper? Esper. Esper.
Are you doing okay, Tristan?
Esper.
Esper.
We got a sword. Ah, don't move close to me. I don't like it when you do that.
Why don't you pick up the blade?
Laurie, help. Remember me.
I picked it up.
Remember me. Laurie, remember me.
Fired it.
Laurie, please say that you'll turn up to my funeral.
Christian, you won't die. It's fine.
Well, you know, Esper's full of great ideas. Picks up sword.
You pick up the sword. You also see the wiggle of the blade. However, your hands are more trained for a weapon of this caliber.
This
as
is
it appears
gross.
to be, like I said, a long sword.
I flop it around more.
Alrighty.
Oh no, he's rolling shit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As you do so, you see that the long sword, the ligaments extend, and the small bone fragments that line that up seem to stretch out. Although holding the blades form together.
This is
Does it have
gross.
reach? Wait, does it have reach?
Oh, yes, the weapon now has reach.
Oh my god.
As
Boy.
it appears to be a whip of some kind.
It's fucking gross. I hate it.
I take it from Tristan.
Wait,
you take it
what if
from
I
Tristan.
attach this to my stick and make it a flail?
Oh.
I'm upgrading my stick, guys.
I'm upgrading stick.
Grabs the rope, ties it on stick.
Okay. As it is passed to another person, the ligaments begin to pull themselves back together, forming what appears to be the bone blade again.
This blade is cool.
Wait, cool. Cool? Cool. That's how you would describe it. Did you see the meat sword flop out?
I mean, it's pretty interesting.
Did you not just see what happened?
Give it to Laurie, see what it does.
Meat sword.
Takes sword back,
Mm.
gives to Lori.
Okay. In Laura's hand, Laurie feels something slightly different than the others. You feel as if you were to miss something that is slightly larger than you that you would still somehow hit.
Oh.
Laurie,
So it's
martial
just
class.
regular-
Interesting.
So from what we've found, it's just a sword for me. It turns into a whip for you, and then for you, you can still hit bigger creatures.
I think it sounds most useful on Laurie if that's the case.
Yes.
What happened?
What did it do for me?
If I attach it onto a stick?
For you notice initially the faint wobbling of the blade, but because you were not particularly trained in long swords, there wasn't really an effect specifically for you.
Excuse you, I'm proficient in long swords.
Yes, I know you are, but not that kind of long sword.
What? I am proficient in actual literal long swords.
Are you?
Yeah? You gave that to me.
You never used it. Maybe that's what he's saying.
Back
Is
in
that what you did the academy
the
for?
Cobalt Cave when Esper joined up.
Oh,
I gained
yes.
proficiency in long swords. I don't think I haven't been paying attention.
Baby hands.
I don't think Laurie has proficiency in swords.
You have scimitars, I believe.
Yes.
Does
Okay.
that count?
That's a druid thing. You get proficiency with scimitars.
Just scimitars.
You get like other simple weapons, but that's the martial weapon that druids get.
Huh.
I have all martial weapons.
These druids get clubs, daggers, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, slings, and spears.
Well, we'll figure out who gets it later.
Hmm.
Let's go. Is this a
Alright.
two-way path?
Yes, but in order to reach your destination, you will need to head southward and then back northward in order to reach the pub. But this was the encounter that was rolled.
Okay, let's continue.
Okie dokie. Rolling the next encounter.
More encounters.
More encounters, my lord.
Found a meat sword.
You found a meat sword.
We don't even know who should use it to.
Okay, guys are heading back northward. As you travel up the road, you see what appears to be a nice pond ahead of you.
Ew.
Water.
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 Water and water.
Water. Ew.
Aw,
Looks so
cozy.
nice.
There's skeletons over there, or is that just roots?
What are you looking at?
I use my spyglass.
Wait, what are you looking at?
I don't know.
These?
I
I'm
thought
look-
this was skeletons, but it's probably
No,
just
they're
roots.
vines.
Those are vines.
There's big flower.
Big flower.
Hey
Big
Laurie.
flower.
Hey Laurie, check out this contraption. Hand spyglass.
Take it. Oh, what does it do?
Look into it.
I look into it.
I put charcoal on the base of it, so now you have a black eye.
Oh my god. So mean.
But you don't know that.
Okay, you gather around what appears to be a small pond. You see small lotuses and lily pads floating softly on the surface. What appears to be some bricks from some broken structure in the center as well.
Poke.
You poke a lotus. You see that the lotus that was once blooming and wide is now beginning to curl up slowly.
Is it one of those plants that like react to your touch?
Yeah, it appears to be. That's what it's doing now.
Lori, do you know about this flower?
Do I know about this flower?
Nature check.
Bad in nature, so I'll guidance myself.
Nature is an instat.
I may also.
Wow.
22.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Daughters.
Okay. You begin to examine the flower slightly, making sure to check the roots and the stem, the different plants that also surround it. This appears to be a blood lotus.
Oh.
Generally, they grow on the sites of small graves and react to touch by curling back up
It's a grave.
Interesting.
in order to protect the pollen within.
Blood lotus grows on graves. Usually.
Hey Zafira,
Yes?
look at Laurie's eye.
What?
Has a black ring around one of the eyes. Grin.
I see. It's the small things in life.
People mention, Lori, there's something on your face.
Oh, you mean the scar?
No, like some dirt.
I go to the pond and look at my reflection.
Okay, you look into the water and you see the reflection of a black circle around one eye. But also, as you look into the water, you notice what appears to be several skeletons.
Oh.
I knew there were skeletons.
Zafira?
Fireball it. Asper,
I
fireball
point
it.
at it.
There's water.
Fireball it.
No.
Do it. Come on, Asper.
Are they undead? Hey, Paladin,
yourself.
can you see if they're undead?
Divine sense.
Okay, they're not undead.
Oh, they're totally dead.
Are they human skeletons or
They appear
other?
to be human skeletons in some way. There's also a mixture of what could be other races. The murky water itself doesn't really allow you to really get a good view.
Detect magic.
Okay. Detect magic. There doesn't appear to be anything magical nearby.
This is just a pond.
It's a pond, but also as you begin to look around with the idea of skeletons in mind, you notice what appears to be gravestones.
Do they say anything on it?
Most of them are worn and destroyed in several places. Moss covers them. Whatever words were once here have been decayed through rainfall and other seasons. So the words that were once written upon these stones are illegible, but they are most definitely gravestones based on the fact that there are skeletons nearby. Some of them have more ornate designs in ways. Some of them have like wings coming out that have been broken and lost to time.
Read gravestones.
Okay, you take a look at the gravestones and you have Eyes of the Runekeeper?
No.
No, okay. I just thought I'd ask. Even now, as Zafira has mentioned, they are illegible. There doesn't appear to be writing that can be read, as either moss and other things have grown into the grooves, or they've just been lost to time due to erosion.
Uh, what?
Gonna poke one of the skeletons with my mage hand.
Are you gonna search the water?
Asper said they wanted to poke a skeleton with a mage hand.
Okay, yeah.
And just poke around.
You just poke around, okay. Perception or investigation, your choice.
I would do investigation, because my wisdom is not very good. Wow.
Okay. You push bones around simply, not really paying attention much to what they're doing. A couple of them break off from the rest of the skeleton, sort of like float to the top for a moment and then sink back down.
Asper shrugs. Just a pool filled with skeletons. Doesn't seem weird.
No, not at all.
Weird at all.
Just a good old regular skeleton pool.
Just like a grave dump, whatever they're called. I don't know.
It appears that there was graves here, but for whatever reason,
But
it's
like,
sunk into the ground and water has filled in this cavity here.
I can wild shape into a crocodile and then try and see if there's anything inside the water.
Sure, why not?
Why don't you ask Scaly to do it?
Because Scaly is too small. I don't want to risk it.
can I investigate like what's around? What else?
Sure, if you want to take a look around, perception or investigation as well.
Perception. Wow. Is that a nat 20? That is a nat
With
20.
guidance it, and then you might hit a 30 threshold.
I guidance it. Do it.
Oh, 30!
Exactly.
Buggers!
Probably doesn't do anything, but...
Nothing.
as you take a small gander around the area, you notice that there's a larger tombstone that was once up at the top of the map here. Almost like a memorial of some kind. The large stone obelisk rose up based on the rubble around it, what appears to be about 30 feet. And upon the small surfaces that you can see of the shattered stone on the ground among the rubble, what appears to be names written in common.
Just
I
Common.
need to check because of the
Okay,
area
sorry.
itself.
Read-
This is the
It
build-up.
sounds very strange to say, but specifically because of some things in the area, I needed to check.
It was like a drum roll.
It is English.
It is common.
Wait, I don't know English.
Oh shit.
I am illiterate. Oh, is that all?
Wait, Zafira, I know common. Wait, Laurie, do you know common too?
I know common as well.
I know
Oh my
common.
god, we can all read this.
Wow.
What appears to be written on the surface, from what you can read, is brief passages on some war that happened in Stettin, some large and long fight that was fought, that was almost lost. However, the Striders and the many different factions within Stettin came together to fight back against this enemy and won. And afterward, it's described a feast where they enjoyed the riches of the battle, but also paid tribute to the people they lost.
I'll chuck a piece of bread in.
Okay, and check a piece of bread in. Bloop.
Man, that was a waste. Does it get eaten by anything?
Nope, it just sort of floats there as it gets soggier and soggier and then sinks slowly to the bottom.
Do we have any sacrifices? Offerings?
This man with no health. Oh, wait, no, what? He does have health, but his health bar is 0.
Long rested.
Pick up
He's
Ed's.
long rested. Do I have anything to give? Let's see.
Uh,
I have gold. Eh.
What is wrong with Scaly?
I have an Eldritch Blast to donate.
And do you need an Eldritch Blast in these trying times? There we go.
I don't know how this stuff works. How do offerings work?
You give something valuable up that you believe will aid a cause in some way.
I have nothing of value.
I have my dragon tooth dagger.
go
Yeah.
for it. It's not like we're using it.
Yeah, we don't use daggers, so.
Okay.
It's
You
a
gonna tuck
dagger.
the dagger in?
I do,
You
but
want
I haven't
flop?
used it in like 14 sessions.
Okay. You plop the dagger in. It floats softly on the surface for a moment,
What?
spinning around and around, causing a small vortex to form beneath it
What?
until it points upright, blade upwards, and then is sucked beneath the water.
Does anything else happen?
At the moment, no.
Pause, champ.
You stare into the water for a short moment. Nothing appears to come out of the water for the minutes that you possibly stand there.
Fucking goddamn it, I'm on push to talk. This is a waste of time.
Laurie!
I throw in my regular greatsword that I've had.
What? Laurie, we should find another squirrel and chuck it in.
Well, sure.
Regular sword, not Dragon greatsword.
Tristan looks for a squirrel.
You're looking for a scroll?
Yes.
Zephyritas is in the greatsword that she's had. Like her greatsword.
As in the base greatsword, just a mundane one?
Yeah.
Alright. You juke in the greatsword. It also does something similar, although the vortex that it creates within the water is larger because of the just magnitude of the blade. It does the same thing as the dagger. It swirls around for a moment and then flips up, blade upwards, and then sinks down to the bottom.
Oh, but the blade is still there.
No. As in, it's sucked entirely downwards. The blade, like, it sort of like stands up on the handle, blade into the sky, and then is pulled entirely beneath the water.
Oh.
What if I jump into the water?
Looking for
Who knows?
squirrels.
As in, are you literally searching this area for scrolls or your backpack?
Oh, I don't have a squirrel in my backpack. So I'm searching the area for wildlife.
Oh, okay,
I
sure.
will help.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Are you
Check
gonna
it.
throw a squirrel in the fucking pond?
15.
Yeah, you find what appears to be a small bush with red flowers growing out of it. You see what appears to be a rabbit and its family munching on some grass over here. What appears to be some birds chirping and flying throughout the air. You see a couple of butterflies fly past your face. It's rather peaceful.
Obtain rabbit.
Oh no.
In order to obtain a rabbit, you either need to kill or grab it.
You want me to chuck a dead one in or a live one?
You're asking the
Does,
druid.
does it matter?
Druid squints.
I try and catch one
I
live
would.
using my. I don't have a net. Never mind.
You're gonna try and do it by hand?
I use my cooking pot.
And you can, but okay. Are you gonna throw it or are you gonna try and like slam it over the top of the bunny?
Slam it over the top of the bunny, I guess.
Okay. Roll initiative for me.
Oh god.
Whoa.
It's not actually
Just
a
to keep-
rabbit!
Killer bunny.
Oh
It's a
god!
Welcome to Monty Python, motherfucker.
Where's my initiative
rabbit
button? There it
attack.
is. 15.
Okay. You're able to slowly creep up on the rabbit before it's able to react. As you step closer, it looks up and tilts its head, and then turns as if it looks like it's about to bolt. Make an attack roll using your strength modifier.
Oh shit.
And because
Right.
this is an improvised weapon, it's just your strength.
1d20, just 1d20. Check
Okay.
this out. I'm gonna hit your AC so good. 10.
Okay, you slam the bucket down towards the rabbit, and it's able to jump to the side.
Oh.
Its dex is too high.
Hello, squirrel.
You have
Can't
multi
even kill
attacks,
a
so you can
rabbit.
attempt to attack again if
Oh
you would
my
like.
god, multi attack.
You do have two.
Multi attack.
Okay. Rather than raise the large pot up again, you instead lift up one side and then slap it down on top of the rabbit. You can hear the pounding as it begins to like slam against all of the walls. But after a moment, it oh, okay. You drag it across the ground and then
fuck are
throw it
you
into the
doing?
water.
I'm watching
The
a rabbit drown.
The
Ring.
rabbit flops and attempts to
Ring.
swim, moving slowly towards shore, seeing Scaly swims in the opposite direction. But Scaly sees prey. He's feeling hungry. Scaly's on the move.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna come up here and stop Scaly.
No, get him, Scaly. Get him. Get him, Scaly. Get him.
I put
Get him
some
real good.
rations over here.
This is so dumb.
Okay,
No,
the
Scaly,
rabbit is
get
able
out of
to
the water.
swim towards the shore. It makes a wide berth from Tristan. What are you doing, Asper? Are you just staring at this bunny come up to shore, shivering in front of you?
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just thinks this is stupid.
Okay, Asper reaches out a hand. The bunny sniffs it a couple of times. and then it tries to dart off this way.
Well, live things don't get sucked in. Probably.
I don't know what we have that would be
Can
like
we
a
leave
war.
now? This is stupid.
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, we have the meat sword, we have a diamond, we have a shit ton of gold.
let's
But,
throw the meat sword in.
Let's not throw the meat sword in. It's useful.
Uh,
But
I
I
think
guess
the only thing I have is a sentinel rod, which I don't think will do anything.
I chuck a copper piece in.
You chuck a copper piece in. It does something similar. It becomes completely horizontal on the plane of water, begins to spin slowly, then becomes vertical and sinks down.
Wow. Now I need to mark off a copper piece.
I throw in a gold piece.
What?
Similar
wish.
process occurs. The coin spins, becomes vertical, and then sinks entirely beneath the water.
More offerings.
I chuck a stone in.
Yeah, you chuck a stone in, and you see it sink to the bottom and land on top of a skeleton.
Asper reaches in a hand and touches the water.
Okay, you splash around in the water. It's nice and cool to the touch.
Can we go now?
I put in a bigger rock.
Okay, you're checking a bigger rock. There's a larger splash, that causes it to ripple up upon the shore at times. However, you see the rock sink all the way to the bottom.
I keep putting in rocks until it displaces enough water that is no longer a pond.
Okay, that's going to take a lot of time.
Do we have any other items to offer? I want to see what happens. Should I toss in the dragoon armor because no one's using it?
I mean, I guess I kind of want it for if I ever get
would,
medium
yeah,
armor.
I would use it if I had a second achievement slot.
Okay, so far you have put what items into the pool?
Okay,
The
yeah.
dragon tooth dagger.
Yeah, dragon tooth dagger, a mundane greatsword.
You've chucked 1 copper.
1 copper, 1 gold.
Tossed our college day.
Piece of bread, technically.
Okay, just need to keep that for notes.
We need more offerings.
We could throw in
More-
the plate armor I found in the camp.
12 gems.
Yoink in the plain armor. Or not yoink.
Yeah, the tip the scales. I don't think anyone's gonna use that.
What's tip the scales again?
If a creature is frightened of you, you gain 3 DR. However, if you are frightened of a creature, you gain an additional 3 damage.
Yeah, we're not going to use that.
Okay.
None
chuck
of us.
that in?
None of us used like fear things.
Okay. You
More offerings.
reach a
More.
hand up, you raise the armor behind your back and just toss it up into the air. It splashes into the water. Rather than swirling like all of the other pieces, it just slowly begins to sink down.
Huh?
Oh, now someone has to go and get it.
Oh, no, the water is not. There's no armor at the bottom. As with
What?
all of the other items so far, they're not laying on the bottom.
Did they like go into the dirt?
So the best way to describe it is, as you are chucking in what appears to be magic items and money, a darkness sort of fills the bottom of the pond. And when it would normally hit the bottom, the light returns, and you can see the skeletons.
Wait, the dragon tooth dagger was magic?
Yeah.
Hmm
Wait,
Plus
what?
one.
What did it do?
Did you forget about that?
It was a +1 dagger.
Oh, okay, it's +1. Okay, I thought it was magic for a different reason.
I believe it did have another effect.
It had like
Chuck in my wand of detect magic.
Okay, you check in the wand of detect magic. Sploosh. It spins a couple of times, becomes vertical, and sinks into the darkness.
This is pointless. Can we leave?
Offerings.
More offerings.
More offerings. Wait, let me see.
Dragontooth dagger. This is the exact description. When a dragonkin holds this dagger, they deal a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Yeah.
That's even worse than a +1 dagger.
So basically, it only meant that you or
What's one dagger for me?
you, Zafira, or Asper would get a +1 bonus to attack and damage.
Wait, I count as dragon?
Yeah, you're a dragonkin. You can speak Draconic.
Okay.
Do the thing where I push Laurie, but then I pretend to push Laurie and then drag them back in. Ugh.
Okay, attack roll.
Oh.
Sacrifice
Take
Laurie.
this, Laurie.
Oh no.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. You don't
Okay,
actually
hold
take any
on.
damage, this was more of a shove.
Yep. 12.
Okay, you're able to save. You stumble slightly as Tristan grabs you from behind.
Whoa.
Wow, you almost fell in there, Laurie.
What?
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm bored.
Scaly takes a dip in the water.
It's just a stupid pond. Can we go before we throw in our life savings to this damn thing?
Asper.
Push me
Like,
and I'm gonna
it's
break
not-
your legs.
That can
The mystery, Asper.
thing.
Do you not want to know the mystery of the pond?
No.
But
Yes.
it's so interesting. Are you
What?
Are you not enthralled with the pond, Asper?
Where did Scaly go?
Where did-
Scaly was swimming very happily in the water until suddenly he was taken in by the depths.
Oh my
See,
god,
it even took our crocodile. What do you want? What do
Jesus
you want with
Christ.
this?
Katie's fucking dead, Asper.
Scaly's fucking dead.
Don't care. Can we go?
But
What if
Asper, I'm so
in?
sad now.
I jump in.
Okay, you jump in. You jump in to save your crocodile.
Yes.
Oh no, Asper, the
Crocodile.
fear is fucking gonna
I
die
wild shape into a
too.
crocodile
You're
and
so
jump
interested in
into.
going yourself.
But I don't want to be wet.
Shove.
Okay, as you jump in, you find at the bottom what appears to be Scaly. However,
Yay.
he's slightly different than before.
What?
Huh?
His scales are now covered in metal,
Oh,
almost like
What?
sheets of plate.
oh, oh.
Evolution.
His jaw is now full of sharp dragon-like teeth,
Like
and his
a
tail
scaly.
whips like that of a greatsword.
Oh
Oh,
my god. They're all gonna mesh into a fucking amalgamation. Laurie and Zafira are gonna mesh into one.
fusion.
Fusion. Ha!
Fusion.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yes. This is not what I expected to happen, but yes.
Pentagram. That's. This is
We should have tossed in more things.
We should have tossed in more. Okay, his strength becomes that. His dex becomes that. His con stays the same. And changes. So this
This
was
is better than I expected.
that's that. That becomes that. AC becomes that.
You guys just stay in there. You might become like a chimera or something.
We'll have to do it.
Yeah, just stay in there. Let's see what happens. Maybe you'll merge with your armor, Zafira, and then there won't be attunement anymore.
Maybe. Let's see. I lay at the bottom. See what happens.
Okay. That also changes.
Wait, Zafira, can you even breathe in water?
Nope. but I do have high con, so yes.
You see, as Scaly crawls out of the water, covered in what appears to be slates of metal. His teeth, dragons, binded with the dragons. You see in each eye what appears to be a gold piece and a copper piece, and a great sword for a tail.
Oh my god.
They're golden.
That's epic.
Hey, we didn't lose our items technically.
I'm finding a bamboo piece so that as a straw so that Zafira can breathe underwater.
Okay. That
We
becomes
become
that.
as gods. Yes.
We become as gods.
Sacrifice myself.
Okay, if you plan to stay in the water, I need you to make me first a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, Asper, aren't you having fun? Asper?
Do I have to make the con save as well?
Are you staying in the water?
Don't talk to me.
As a crocodile?
As a crocodile, okay.
This is actually so dumb.
We have
Yes.
a
Okay.
We're watching our party members potentially die. Is this not entertaining to you?
Okay, next up, I need both of you to make me
This is so stupid.
wisdom saving throws.
no, not wisdom.
And I need you to give me all the items you're currently attuned to or have on you.
Huh?
Lol.
I fuse with my item. Oh, the items I have on me, I
Yeah.
have. Okay, let me type them out.
Yeah,
Ah,
just
this
type them
must-
out for me either in the Discord or in here.
Asper, this
I-
must be why there's skeletons at the bottom.
Do I include potions or
Yeah,
just
because stupid
attunements?
people keep jumping in.
Just physical items.
Congratulations, you used your brain.
Let me.
What other items do I have?
Don't stretch your brain muscles now. I know you don't use them often.
I'm putting all my items.
Let me just copy past that.
Everything that has magical property, and I need all of your coinage that is on your person as well.
Oh,
I
no.
become gold.
Okay.
Magical stuff.
Oh my god, you're gonna waste our 22,000 gold turning our crocodile into. Oh my god.
Okay.
How much gold do I have on my person? Wait, let me see. I don't have that much gold on my person.
2, 3, 4,
Oops.
5.
28 gold. Inventory.
Are we gonna merge into one, Zafira?
If we do, this will be amazing.
Alrighty. First things first.
I think that's all the magical stuff I have.
Armor, the Dragon Slayer, 28 gold, and the Dragoon armor. Okay. Right. First things first.
Those are the only magical things I have.
Oh shit.
Magical.
One more moment as well. Okay.
These
Okay.
magical.
Okay. First things first. Laurie, as you are in your crocodile form, you feel webs and different spiders begin to crawl all over your body as what was once a mantle over your shoulders has now become more of a cloak as it enshrouds your entire crocodile form. The meat sword that you had, where on your body would it have been?
You still had the sword.
On my back.
On your back?
Probably.
Okay. You feel as it aligns itself vertically along your back, and you feel spines begin to grow out of your back.
This is amazing. This is not what I expected when offering things.
The spell book that is on your person, it's unaffected technically, so that's fine. The sentinel rod, it begins to move up your body and towards what it would be your right arm, and appears to sink slowly into it. Your right hand takes on a more metallic tinge and almost becomes like a prosthetic in some way. Finally, the shard of bone slowly moves up to the tip of your forehead and begins to slowly break out. And now forms what appears to be a horn.
Oh. I become a hedgehog.
Also, what did we do with the Warhammer? Did we sell that or did I keep it?
Asper.
Did I still have the hammer?
Asper. Hey,
Do you guys remember what we did with the hammer from?
Asper. You had the
What?
lock and hide tome.
You do.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do.
Oh my god. I'm on Star Colors, babe. That might not be good.
It's
I'm worried if I fuse with that.
Oh, also another thing, Laurie, your scar begins to cover basically the entire left side of your face, and that then moves down your neck.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Is it the violet scar or the Lenore
It's the-
mark?
Violet scar.
Okay.
Why am I still here? I'm leaving.
And maybe mountaintop. Okay. Um.
I'm more worried about the Star Collar sword. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
We become as gods, Lori. This is Oh. I did not expect this pool to be like a fusion pool.
Me neither.
Nobody really arcana checked the pool itself.
All I knew it was an offering place.
Hmm.
And so I offered things.
Mm-mm-mm.
Could have been
Good idea.
covered in gold, Lori. And then, well, you're already like super metallic from like a bunch of stuff.
What even is my race now?
You're still a halfling.
Halfling with all these permanent augmentations. What does my 28 gold do?
Ugh.
Golden horns.
Ooh, gold horn.
Need to make new art.
I knew we both need to make new art. We need to get art for Scaly. We need to find something. Let's
I have no
search
time.
up. Let's search up robot crocodile because it's robot crocodile.
He's now Scaly, the mechadile.
Hmm. We could just use a robot crocodile for the image.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what he is now.
Okay.
That's maybe alligator or
So
not toy. Toy.
I will have mechanical benefits from this, but literally for now, the attuned items that you have will remain attuned. But I will need to spend some time figuring out what the fuck now.
Yes. Yes.
Because I was thinking just Scaly going in would show off the powers and you were going to experiment a bit more, but you both jumped in with everything. Okay. So.
We needed to save him.
Let's see. Well, at the very least, you learn the name of the meat sword. It is called the Hunter of Predators. see. That. Okay, that's Laurie's stuff done. Okie dokie.
Yay.
Time to get onto the potentially dangerous stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What rarity did I give Kilgore's armor?
Let me see. Um.
I wasn't thinking I was going to be making fucking Gundams today, but I guess that's what's happening.
What rarity was it? Where did it go?
Doo-doo-doo.
Is it pinned?
Legendary plate. Okay.
Oh, it's legend.
All I needed to know.
I don't remember what tab we put it in.
You can just search it up at the top right.
Oh, Kilgore's plate, minor legendary.
Minor legendary? What?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So first off, Kilgore's armor is unchanged. It doesn't become formed with you.
Aw, I don't become a mecha.
What if you just stand there longer?
Just wait
Please
for it to
don't.
happen.
Just wait for it to fuse.
I don't want to lose half our pottery to this stupid pond.
The Dragon Slayer Greatsword breaks out of your back in two separate what appears to be metal wings.
Oh, it can
Oh,
fly.
wait, that's sick.
Oh,
The gold forms along what would be like, you know, the tips, like the very top of the. Oh god, what the fuck is it? I need to draw, and I will do a poor job of it, but I will do it anyway.
Excellent.
So you know how
Rainbow.
wings are like that, and they've got like the bits that come down.
yeah.
Along this top part here, the gold forms like a golden trim.
Yes. Yes.
The Dragoon armor that was just sort of in your backpack flows out of the water and attaches itself to your legs, forming almost like boots in a similar vein to Laurie's arm.
Well, that armor was like jumping oriented.
And the mountaintop.
I don't remember if we still had it, but
I don't believe you did anything to it, but it's more about who it was, and I assume that you picked it up because it's a mall.
it's a hammer.
Mm.
No one uses hammers, so I was like, I'll just keep random weapons.
Like the dinosaurs of old, it slides down your tail and forms what appears to be a club at the end.
I am a. What is that dinosaur that has a
You're
thing?
an ankylosaurus.
Is it an ankylosaurus? It is an ankylosaurus. Yeah. Oh god, I need to fucking draw this.
I shouldn't have stepped in the pond. No, you have to
I
draw.
like dinosaurs, so it's okay. I'm gonna make her very mech dino.
I'm gonna throw in like more copper
Metal,
pieces in.
More copper.
metal wings with gold edges.
Take out a healing potion, pour that in as well.
Just in case they die.
Pouch of herbs.
What happens if I throw in my diamond and fuse with it?
Oh my
You don't know.
god.
Wow.
Throw in my diamond and my force eater, see what happens.
You could certainly try.
No, I'm not going into this dumb puddle.
Throw in the
Do it.
diamond.
Throw in the diamond. Throw in a ruby or something.
No!
Oh wait,
I'm not throwing any more of our loot to this stupid pond.
Wait, Asper, can I have the
But
12
we
gems?
fuse with it.
Give gems.
Can I have the gems, Asper?
All the gems.
No!
Just one
Fuck
of
off!
them. One of them. We don't even use it for anything.
It's like Steven Universe.
Okay, the specifics of each modification will be spoken about. However, for now,
Zephyr has the dragon shield as well, by the way.
Oh yeah,
oh, okay.
the Drake
Okay.
shield.
Oh god, what the fuck with the tree?
Yes. Yes.
17. Okay. The horns that protrude from your head suddenly become tightly clasped by the metal and bone that made up the shield. It extends further outwards and curls out into more majestic dragon-like horns.
Puggies. Puggies.
What if I throw my spyglass in there?
What if you
There's a
shut the fuck
spyglass
up?
floating in the bottom.
It's not magical, that's the problem.
Okie dokie. What was everybody's saves? Okay. Now I can do this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. First off, Zephyra.
Yes.
The left leg that became clad in the armor of the dragoon feels slightly numb, and although you can wiggle it, the metal appears to have binded a bit more closely to your skin and bones than you intended, or at least thought might happen, and it becomes very rigid, and moving the kneecap is a struggle.
You're a cripple now. Oh no.
Okay. Laurie succeeded on both, so minor.
Asper, are you not at least slightly upset that we didn't get a mecha rabbit?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Not even a little bit.
4, 5. Okay.
I will hound a woman, hold person, fireball you if you don't shut the fuck up.
Okay. Laurie, the silicon
God, I hate
shroud
you.
now encompasses your entire right leg, and you can constantly feel small spiders biting and trying to dig their way into it.
God, that's nasty. Ew.
Mechanical benefits, like I said, I will work out tomorrow, but for now, you can now leave the water.
What happened to Starcaller's Bane? Is it unaffected?
It is unaffected as well.
Aw.
Stay in there longer. See what happens.
They will literally drown, is all I will say.
Well, get a breath and stay in there longer afterwards.
Get a bottle breath.
Hey Asper, between me and you, I don't think they can have children anymore.
Stop talking to me. God, every word that comes out of your mouth is dumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I don't have anyone else to talk to.
Talk to yourself.
I am, you just happen to hear me.
Jesus. Okie dokie, where was Scaly's rolls? There they were.
Jasper casts blindness, deafness on himself.
Let's just leave him here. Let's ditch Asper.
No, I've already worked out Scaly's benefits. That's fine.
Yes.
I'll need to write all that shit out.
Yes.
Save as Scaly mutations. Or Scaly squad mutations, I guess.
We are mutants, Lori.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you climb out of the water, the metal Scaly attempts to like shake off the water, and all you hear is like the clang of metal and the whipping of the sword tail through the air.
Ooh.
Look at them. They're abominations now. Affronts
Yeah.
to nature.
Yeah.
Like you care about nature.
I don't.
Wait, Asper, I thought you didn't want to talk to me.
Look at this
Shut the
hypocrisy.
fuck up. Speak when spoken to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is not good.
I think it's
You don't think?
fantastic.
It's fine. I don't have any immediate detriment, so
Oh, movement speed reduced by 10 feet.
never mind.
No.
As your left leg can move, it's just that the joint is very difficult to move, and it's almost as if you need to strain it every time.
Yes.
And Laurie has like pins and needles always in his right leg.
20 feet is not that bad.
I don't think
is
they
it?
can unattune from their items anymore.
Basically, during a
attuned to
short rest,
everything
you can swap to one of the items that is currently within your body. Usual attunement style. However, yes, those items are now bound forever to you until you die.
Yes.
Question. So, if I wild shape, would
Mhm.
that also change my movement speed? Would I also have a -10?
You don't have a detriment to your movement speed. You were able to succeed on both saves.
Oh, cool.
It's just that
Okay.
the physical effects are now present on basically all of your wild shapes. So you always have like a heavy silken shroud upon your back that crawls with spiders. And what your right arm will always have like this what appears to be glove of metal upon it.
Well,
All of the features stay afterward.
well, Asper, sometimes kids want to get an ear piercing. You know how they are.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's a +6
Mm-mm-mm.
+3 to attack damage. The mecha dial, yes.
I think this is more than a piercing, mother. And then it is
We can now use Scaly in combat now.
About time.
How much health does he have?
40.
Yes, we can use him in combat now. And he's big.
Mm-mm-mm. There we go. That's the additional stuff. So he's got a
Yeah.
bite and he's got a tail slash. Otherwise, everything is
Nice.
basically the same on him. Until he learns to use his special abilities.
Oh.
Yes, specials. Yes.
Well, otherwise, you can attempt to do more with the pool. I will continue rolling, but it doesn't seem like a sort of somebody wants to stay. As he watched his friends
Let's
jump
all
into a
become
pool
mechas.
and become mutants.
Yes. Tristan, you want to jump in?
Oh, I said to myself that I wouldn't do any modifications to my body until I got married. So
Okay.
You'll be waiting a long time then.
yeah, I figured. I mean, for other reasons.
Can we
Uh,
go
Okay.
now?
Christian will mark this spot on a map that we have
Okay.
in case we want to come back here.
All
And
right.
all become mutants. Let's all become mutants.
One day.
One day soon, mutant kind will rise up.
Okay, next.
I'm surprised you don't want to jump in.
That would be a bad idea.
You should jump in.
Yeah, why don't you jump in, Esper?
Take a bath.
I just told you, that would be a bad idea.
Well, we're full of bad ideas.
How bad? How bad?
Oh, well, for one, I am a shadow, which means my entire nature is magic, which means I would just dissolve.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. You die.
So, unless Asper gets in, no.
Wait, what happened if both of us got in?
You fuse. And no one
That's
wants
a good
Wait.
way of putting it.
Come again?
But we would fuse.
Do it.
Oh.
Get fucking level 9 now.
Get level 9 now.
Not a bad idea, is it? Now,
I don't know,
is
if
it?
you're mechanically stronger than me, would it mean I become a part of you?
No, because I am a part of you. That's the way this works.
Asper level 9, it's your chance.
My 2 warlock levels.
Look, you were so hesitant, and now you see the benefits.
Do you want level 9?
Look at the person who wanted to leave.
Think of Code of Cold.
I have a sword in my pocket that's a black hole. I don't think I want to fuse with that.
Well, then
Let's-
take it out. Take it off, then. You know,
I'm almost done with
both
that,
your
by the way.
naked bodies need to be in the pond.
We can do that without a pond.
He's not wrong.
Can we go now?
Are you sure you don't want Cone of Cold?
What?
Can we please leave?
You're doing an even poorer job than I do to tempt him. And you're promising something more tangible. All I promise him is sex. I love the awkward silence.
Are you two done? Can we go?
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Off we go to Netherland. I love the awkward silence. Okay. Nothing for that
Next
day.
map.
Next day.
Next
Nothing again.
day.
Okay. You're able to arrive at the tavern with Macadile in tow.
Yes. If people ask what's wrong with our crocodile, we'll just say it's new armor.
Wait, did we go back to the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, I thought we were going to the Norm Temple.
I believe the idea was you guys went to the tavern to recruit people to excavate the temple.
Oh, oops.
Let's go.
You continue onwards, crossing the bridge. And enter the Haughty Tavern. Let me reveal the people. They need to be moved slightly.
Scaly might have to stay outside.
Scaly will
Yeah.
definitely need to stay outside.
Too large.
Put them like over here. Or here. I don't know.
Okay, you guys enter the tavern and you see everybody has slightly changed their seating arrangements. But is otherwise still at the tavern. You see that the woman that was sat all the way in the back corner here appears to be talking with Sir Ganassi rather happily. The military man is with his comrades still, drinking merrily and telling war stories. And the kobolds are yapping away at this table here.
Actually, are they talking about the Stettin War? Breathe.
Mhm.
Are they
That's right.
talking about the Stettin War that we saw on the gravestone? Or something similar to that?
They're just telling simple war stories.
War story?
Specifically about an assault that was done on an undead fortress earlier in the week. And the success of
Undead
that.
fortress?
Mhm.
Like the one we destroyed, or?
Doesn't appear so. It's more to do with an actual assault, like an actual fielded battle that took place, where undead rose up against the king of Stettin. However, were crushed. But otherwise, the tavern is open to you.
I don't know, what do you guys want to do? What were we going to do?
Man, Scaly, you must be pretty lonely, huh? I mean,
Clang, clang.
Rav and I found some tail. Your other buddy's fucking dead.
Clang, clang.
I don't know what you're responding with.
Clang, clang.
Right. That's all I got.
His jaw just opens and closes repeatedly. Okay, you head over to the bar. And this woman walks out of the tavern. Oh, hello again. You look different. Is everything okay?
I would like can I buy some meat?
Some meat? Sure. Would you like a drink as well?
Yes.
You look like you had quite a bender. But I'll get you some drinks. Is everybody with you still, or?
Yes.
Ah, excellent. Would you like drinks as well? Oh.
Yes. I would.
Awkwardly pretends to be
You
normal.
too? What on earth happened to you two?
We got some armor.
Nods.
That's a little bit of an understatement, but okay. Mead, ale?
Yes.
Okay, mead and ale?
Yep.
Yes.
For both of you, mead and ale?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You, sir?
Do you have any more of that stuff?
Oh, sure. 2 glasses again, or just 1?
I know where. Uh, my friend went. So yes, 1 for now.
Okay. In that
I
case.
don't know what Esper's gonna do. That's up to you.
He's doing Esper things. Okay. She disappears into the back and retrieves a slab of meat and slams it down on the table here. Does a quick rinse and clean of her hands, then grabs 5 mugs, sets them onto the table. Grabs a cask of ale and a cask of mead and brings over, using the taps to fill each mug. And then reaches below the counter here, pulls out a special cask, throws open the lid, sticks a mug straight into it, and plants on top of, in front of the table, in front of Asper.
Asper's had enough and chugs it.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
My best saves that I've always been so good at.
Okay. You tilt your head back and begin drinking, and there's not as much of an effect as normal. However, you do feel slightly woozy. A flush comes across your face slightly, but you don't feel as drunk as you did before.
It's not working anymore. What do I do?
Drink
Oh.
more.
Would you like some more?
Yeah.
It's a magical effect, of course. So scoops, slides another one across.
Hey, if it's magical, I should have advantage on these shows saves.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means you're less likely to get drunk.
The curse of the Yuan tea.
Okay.
You need something that does like
The effects are cumulative, as normal alcohol is, and you feel yourself begin to like slightly lean in both directions. A stronger flush comes across your face, and you can feel it warming up slightly.
That's better.
Another.
Hit me.
Okay. Boop. Slides across.
Hey.
Okay. It is at this point that you begin to feel even more intoxicated than before. The ability to like maintain balance is beginning to fade slowly. Your muscles are becoming like looser. Everything begins to like weigh less down upon you as you slouch slightly. You are turned.
What? What's
You
that
are
mean?
turned. You've
Turned?
never heard that term?
No.
It
I
means
don't
you're
drink.
drunk.
Oh, nice.
Alrighty. Okay.
meat.
Big wide maunch slaps down and pierces through the meat and begins tearing and shaking it side to side.
Yes, nutters. We need to find some art. Let's look for. I need to look for some robots.
Mecha Scaly.
I don't know what looks
They're
like.
all mechanical toys.
Maybe this one. Here, let
I
me
have to learn how to draw mecha now.
something like this.
New art style.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh my god.
What do you want?
Should
He's
that
just
be what
patting
it
your
looks
back
like now?
and rubs your head.
You want to
No.
use that as art for Scaly?
Yes, I shall
It's a
use
good
it.
substitute for now.
I
Mother
mean,
used to stroke my hair like that.
Of course you
basically.
do.
Everything else is just too robotic,
I
too
miss
like
her. I
Would you
mechanical.
wanna
like to
go
speak with her?
home.
We can do that.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you leave? Oh, you did leave.
Asper literally pulls Asper into a shadow and they both disappear.
I
Goodbye.
don't have my art, but I have temporary art if you need it.
No, I think for that we will stop for now because I have a lot of thinking to do now.
And what do you mean? We did absolutely nothing.
What do you mean? Leave us with some X?
Oh,
Nothing happened.
I have a lot of thinking to do for mecha people
Yes.
Yes.
because there's
Yes.
there's slightly more to it than you guys think than just the good side.
I am excited.
Yes,
Mecha Scaly is now a thing.
Haha.
our pet from like first session is now a mecha.
He fucking evolved.
He did.
Alrighty,
Time to
but
doodle mecha Zafira.
Mecha.
Where am I going?
Home.
Oh no. What?
What? Why?
What are you talking about?
Is he speaking to us? Rixian? Hello? Are you
You're
are
like
you
so
lying
far
in bed?
from your mic.
What are you doing?
Where are you?
Why are you on the floor?
Just Tristan's on the floor.
Are you getting in character?
Yeah.
That method acting.
Why are you on the floor?
Hmm?
Why is she on the floor?
Pat.
Oh boy. I have to do more rolls.
Yeah.
Something good didn't happen. Oh shit.
Yes.
That's okay. It's only 2. Okay.
Let me look at something.
Hey, Rixian, my dude, my friend, my boy,
So what happened?
you're awesome. You're a good boy. Keep it up, champ. You're doing a great fucking job. You keep cutting out.
It's because he's on the floor.
Stand up, my boy. Do it. Uh, um, exotic weapons? You do
But
have a stick. I need a stick. Stick is all I need. We could learn a language.
yeah.
You could train in exotic armor rather than a weapon.
How many days do we get, sir?
Hey,
Five.
I could get the mobile feat to undo this detriment. Yes.
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 So 6 for us factionless plebs.
Indeed. Nodders.
We get 6? what to do. Let me see, what can I do with them? What was I doing with it before? I should use my leftovers to find random potions.
Mm.
Let me do it. I'm spending 2 crafting for alchemist kit. Copy, paste. 8 out of 8 done. Yes. So using alchemist kit means what?
And you can make being proficient with a kit means you can use an additional reagent a day. So in one day you can create 2 potions from 2 reagents, I believe.
What's the thing where you